setting is the ultra-modern fire brigade station here in Donnybrook. The alarm bells pierce the tranquility of an April afternoon in Dublin, and there's a sudden outbreak of activity as the place comes alive with the hustle and bustle of the firemen rushing to action. Declan Carr, Tipperary's midfielder, is among the group, but at this moment Hurling, Galway and the league final are far from his thoughts as he and his colleagues hurry into their protective gear. With Declan otherwise occupied for the time, I met Tipperary's outstanding goalkeeper, Ken Hogan, who's another hurler in uniform. I put it to Garda Ken that Tipperary didn't have to undertake a lot of hard work to get to this league final.
There was very little training involved or group sessions as such. The little bit we did together was concentrate on just perfecting your hurling skills, you know. There was very little physical training done until about a month ago when we brought in Phil Conway, our PE man. And we've done some heavy training as of late, and we won't be as sharp, I suppose, as we should be on Sunday, you know.
How important is winning another league?
On our behalf, I think that winning the league, there's no real pressure on us to win the league this year, you know.
You didn't look all that impressive against Kilkenny, and in fact neither did Galway against Dublin.
Yeah, that's for sure. Kilkenny and Tip was a very hard physical game. Very little good flowing hurling involved, you know. But in the end, I suppose our spirit and character brought us through. And I suppose there was that little incentive of meeting Galway in the league final.
That was a very positive aspect of the display, was the way you came when the challenge was greatest.
Everyone took the game to Kilkenny and had paid off in the end, you know. I think we showed character and fighting spirit.
When Declan Carr returned to base, he talked about the kind of match he expects tomorrow.
I'd say good hurling will take a back seat to tension and hard, tough hurling, yes.
And of course there's going to be a great atmosphere. Do you think the fact that you played in Ballinasloe recently, you had something like what, only 6 of your All-Ireland team when Galway beat you there?
Something like that, Mick, and I think the fact that we kept Galway so close that day gives everybody a lot of heart, and you know, it's definitely a possibility that we will beat them on Sunday, and everybody took it for granted like that we would get beaten in Ballinasloe, and we did, but not by very much.
Now, it's to a great extent a very changed team from the All-Ireland final. You know, a fellow like yourself and Michael Cleary, who was the star in the semi-final. And there's some new faces, even though it is only last September that you played the final.
There are a couple of new faces, all right, Mick. Babs is always looking out for new talent. I'm sure the old faces haven't really disappeared, like they're still there pushing for places too.
Well, they would hope they haven't.
Well, they haven't, let me assure you.
There is that pressure from the supporters on you that you must win something really big. And of course, even winning the league last year, what they're talking about is the championship.
Right, they are talking about a championship, Mick. I think maybe the players in Dublin, like myself and Ken and Richie and John Kennedy, are exempt from a little bit of that pressure because they're not within the county the week before the game, but we do feel it when we go down training and there's people there to watch you. I think the big one is the championship, but Sunday would be a great bonus too.
Mick Dunn reporting. So Tipperary's thoughts very much focused on successfully defending their league title. But the rivalry was set aside yesterday when the Tip players had a goodwill message for Peter Finnerty on his wedding day.
To Peter and Claire, congratulations on your wedding. We'd hoped to send you a case of champagne, but with the league final on Sunday, we would not like you to win by any devious means. So we had to send you a bottle of Tipperary spring water instead. Enjoy the celebrations from the National League champions, Tipperary.
Well, I know Pete a long time, and we worked together in the force, and I hope they had a great day at their wedding, and hopefully that he won't have any marks to show his wife on Sunday night.
Well, I'm sure there'll be no wedding presents for Peter Finnerty from the Tip forwards tomorrow. Well, by all accounts, tomorrow's game should certainly be an excellent final. And let me give you details of RT's coverage. There's highlights of the match tomorrow night